My work process starts with an interesting photo. So, for instance, if me and you were hanging out, and I would say, "Oh, can I look through your old photos, your parents, your grandparents?" And I find images that draw me in, and I'm really like fascinated by black and white photography, especially family photos, like things or people they make me curious, like who is this person and what are they about? And then that's how I first started. So I started with my grandmother's photographs. And then my very first quilt was my grandmother's wedding day. So that small little black and white photo became a large size color quilt. So I choose a black and white photo, and from that photo, I'll enlarge it and I'll sketch right on top of the photo, and it'll start to look like a map or maybe like a puzzle. So every little piece in color that you see was a piece that I drew on top of the original photo. And then those pieces, that sketch becomes my pattern. And I have tons of fabric in my studio. A lot of my fabric was left to me from my grandmother and my mother. And some of my fabric, my friends and family given me. Sometimes I buy fabric too, especially like the bigger pieces for the backgrounds. But as far as the faces, I don't need that much fabric. I only need a piece of fabric about the size of my hand. And that process takes a long time. It can take about 60 hours or so, 50 or 60 hours, a couple hours every night after school until it looks the way I want it to look. I only know to stop after like a good night's sleep. I'll come down in the morning and I'll look at it and I'll be like, okay, is it Zora to me or not? And I'll look at it in the mirror too, because you know mirrors flip. Sometimes it looks great to me with my eyes, and I look at it in the mirror and everything is shifted. It's completely asymmetrical, eyes crazy, not at all looking like what I want. But that's so helpful for me because I'm like, okay, I'm not done.
Yeah, I think it's amazing because you're working with flat color, but you still have the depth and the shading and the shadow from playing with the flat strips of color, and it's just really impressive. If you could see the work up close, you'd be amazed, and just seeing the stitching and how she builds the piece block by block.